Have you ever wanted to ride like Sam Hill? Take that famous inside line, be super stylish and fast down the mountain? I do. I've always wanted to ride like him. But today's your lucky day. We do have Sam Hill himself to teach us that inside line. Okay, so we've dropped in on this trail. It's a little bit rough. There's a few turns, but Sam, you know this trail a lot because you've ridden this a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
So you know a few good inside lines. So you've chosen this one?
Yeah, we've chosen this track. There's a few good insides and they're kind of one length into the next. So you got to get the first one right to make the next one and so on pay off as you go down the trail.
Nice, and it all starts, yeah, I can see the obvious line, and that is way on the left into the right-hander. And the inside line, I can see one inside line. Yeah. So I would have come, this is the one I'm looking at, here, through here, and then down there.
Yeah.
Is that it, or is there a different one?
I'd probably go further inside than that. So as you're sort of coming into the trail, you can hug this left-hand side. And as you're approaching this big route, you sort of want to start heading across. You can use this little platform here to get your wheels over that route so you don't slide.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Then I'd be running right through here, and that's going to open up your entry into that next left as well, where we also want to try and hold an inside line.
Yeah, right. Well, show us how it's done,
All right.
and then I will follow in. Hill coaching me the inside line. Oh, watch out, Neil. I got Sam Hill's inside line. Wow, holy moly, mother of Moses.
Yeah, I think to get on the inside, you're going to want to brake a bit earlier than what you would if you were sticking to the main line. So you want to wash off a bit of that speed, spot the line where you want to go, and then commit to it and get across that route.
Yeah.
Then you slow down a little bit more and tuck on that next inside.
Tuck, and then we'll talk about the exit, because there's another inside line.
Yeah.
But let's master this one.
Yep.
And then we'll go into that. Wow, okay.
Yeah, you did this really good, and then you just carried a bit too much speed, so you missed that second inside on the left. Yeah, nice. So even though someone might smash these outsides and look super fast, you're taking the shorter and the faster line, and just more controlled, and you don't need to try as hard.
From the master himself. Words of wisdom. All right, following you through there was pretty fun. It was quick, it felt quick, but more in control. It felt, way quicker than going all the way up and around and dropping and following the natural line of the trail anyway. But linking that up, I saw you link this one and then you've linked that one. When you're riding a trail, do you ride it blind and find it? You're looking ahead and you're spotting these inside lines, the straight line, trying to make the track a bit quicker, or do you walk it?
Yeah, so leading into an EWS, I'll try and walk the stages that I can, and that lets you know what's coming, but you can also look for these little insides and ways to shorten the track. Yeah, so as you can tell, we got the first inside line, which then allowed us to be able to check up and take this next inside line. Yeah. And then from that, we were able to follow into this next section and actually cut off a lot of trail through this next S sort of chicane.
Yeah, yeah.
All by setting those first two up.
Yeah, and it's like a domino effect. You start up with one, then it starts creating other inside lines because it's putting in a different spot on the trail, right?
Yeah, definitely. So if you're hitting that outside, you're going to be turning late, and it's going to push you into the next outside. Yeah. And through a section like this, as fast as you want to ride it, you're not going to be as quick as just taking a bit more of a steady approach and just getting the right line through the trail.
So steady, Steady wins the race, eh?
Fast, steady.
Fast, steady wins.
Yeah, smart, smart, steady.
Smart, steady. There you go. Okay, so we've done that. We've linked that to that inside, Now we're introduced to this horrible drop with loads of rocks and roots and stuff. You can see the natural line. There's a right-hander, but it kind of goes left and then right. And then, yeah. Where's the route?
Yeah, I think this is like a perfect example of walking a trail and being able to spot lines, because last week I did a few laps down this trail.
Yeah.
And I kind of had those first two insides, but I hadn't really taken my time. I had a look at this section and was just sort of riding the main thing. And
yeah.
I remember this being quite rough off the drop and that sort of thing. So just by being here today and sort of walking you through this first two, I found that by linking them two insides together, you can kind of go off this drop, hug next to the tree, and sort of use those roots as a bit of a landing.
Yeah.
And that allows you to cut this corner, the next corner, and semi-head straight into the berm at the bottom. So you're straightening the whole thing out, essentially.
Look at that.
So yeah, I think that's a good thing about walking trails.
There's a perfect example, yeah.
Straightens it up, eh?
Straightened it up like a tree, yeah. That was so inside. Can't even believe it. So fast, wow. Right, okay, let's time it. I'm gonna do normal, natural line that everyone else takes. Outside, outside, and then you're gonna do the inside, inside gap. Right. We'll see who's faster.
See if you can still see me at the end.
Yeah, the inside line is way quicker. So there you go, that's the inside line with Sam Hill himself teaching myself and you guys how to pick the fast inside line.
Yeah, it's all about finding that inside you want to take, commit to it. If you're a racer, it's great to get out and try and walk the track before and look for these little sections to make you quicker.
Yeah. And if you want to see another video on how to go fast in turns, and Neil shows you how to do that, click over here. If you want to subscribe to the channel and you haven't, smash that globe, and
it's all about the inside line.
Give it a thumbs up, luck.